Yes, the way to the buffet.
What's better than a plate of good food? A lot of plates of good food. So get ready to go for seconds and thirds at the 10 best buffet restaurants in America. Golden Corral.
Feeling hungry?
When you hear that rumble in your stomach and you want to take the family out to a local restaurant, it's hard to pass up a good buffet. However, when it comes to buffets, it's not enough to have a seemingly unlimited supply of all the same foods. A good buffet should have a variety of items to wet the whistle of every potential customer. Well, Golden Corral has been on top of this important detail since the day they opened up their doors to the public back in 1973. Not only is the Golden Corral one of the biggest buffet chains in the country, it also happens to be one of the most well-regarded. As stated previously, customers who show up at a buffet want as much variety as they can get, and Golden Corral offers up a wide assortment of international dishes on top of all the standard North American comfort foods. With the slogan, America's #1
all-you-can-eat holiday buffet.
Golden Corral has managed to expand across 43 states and even has a location in Puerto Rico. Golden Corral isn't just about giving hungry customers all they can eat, though, as the buffet chain also sponsors a one-week summer camp program called Camp Corral. The camp is set up for the children of disabled military veterans and of soldiers who gave their lives for the country. While popular and charitable, unfortunately, the buffet chain has experienced controversy in the past, with a salmonella outbreak at a Georgia location back in 2003 and an outbreak of norovirus in 2012. However, after overcoming these obstacles and surviving the challenges of the past few years, Golden Corral continues to be a 24-carat success. Bacchanal Buffet, Caesars Palace, Las Vegas.
Hotel in Las Vegas?
Las Vegas is not only home to bright lights and the biggest, most opulent casinos in the world, the city is also home to some of the most famous restaurants on the planet. It's not only the high rollers who travel to Sin City. Foodies love to dine at famous Vegas hotspots, such as the various restaurants owned by famous TV chef Gordon Ramsay or Wolfgang Puck's Cut. Of course, buffets are as plentiful in Vegas as the slot machines, and Bacchanal Buffet in Caesars Palace is one of the most popular. Bacchanal Buffet holds the distinction of being the largest buffet in Las Vegas.
The biggest in Las Vegas.
Specialty chefs prepare all the food in open kitchens for all to see. The options available have been described as basically having several high-end Vegas restaurants in one location. Of course, Bacchanal offers a variety of food from around the world, such as seafood, sushi, Mediterranean, Chinese, as well as classic American cuisine. And for the vegetarians, there are plenty of vegan-friendly options to choose from. With Caesars Palace already being a tourist hotspot, not to mention a gambling mecca, it's fitting that a buffet the caliber of Bacchanal is ready and waiting after a long day of trying your luck. Stopping by for a bite at the buffet might be your best bet of the day. Shady Maple Smorgasbord.
To the buffet!
What's better than dining at a great buffet? Dining at the biggest buffet there is. If you happen to find yourself anywhere near the quaint little county of Lancaster, PA, then take a little detour and head to Shady Maple Smorgasbord. Yes, Shady Maple has been serving up endless supplies of Pennsylvania goodness for years, with their specialty being country Dutch cuisine. The Pennsylvania Dutch Buffet lives up to its namesake, offering an impressive selection and daily dinner specials, including steak, prime rib, and seafood prepared by some of Lancaster County's finest chefs.
Impressive.
Shady Maple also provides both catering and banquet services. If a 200-foot buffet of authentic Pennsylvania Dutch cuisine isn't enough for you, there's plenty of good old-fashioned classic North American favorites to please your palate. And after you finish your meal, you can even stop by the gift shop and grab yourself a little piece of Pennsylvania Dutch memorabilia. First time here? Then show us some love and hit that subscribe button. Hey, it's free! Now let's get back in the buffet line. The buffet at Wynn, Las Vegas.
Welcome to Las Vegas!
Vegas is all about overindulgence. Millions of tourists from all over the planet head to the desert paradise for fun, fantasy, and, of course, food.
Do you think people come here for the food?
So, seeing as how Las Vegas was the home of the very first all-you-can-eat restaurant back in the late 1940s, it makes sense that, once again, we can count on Sin City to offer up another great buffet. Located on Las Vegas Boulevard, the buffet at Wynn is ideal for breakfast and brunch, and with 16 food kitchens, there's a good chance you'll be stopping by for lunch and dinner, too. You can find pretty much every dish you can imagine, from Latin street food and butcher cuts to shrimp cocktails and sushi. If you happen to be pressed for time, or if you want to get one more game of blackjack in before eating, the buffet at Wynn offers customers the ability to go online to reserve priority seating. Better still, the buffet lets you pay in advance, so you need not interrupt your food coma recovery with the pesky act of paying the bill. With over 90 dishes, several made-to-order choices, and ambiance for days, the buffet at Wynn is a must for those who can't get enough of the all-you-can-eat experience. Simply put, Wynn is a win. North Country Steak Buffet.
The steaks are ready.
Wisconsin is known for the Packers, cheese, the Foreman basement, thanks to That 70s Show, and maybe beer. The Midwest state may be relatively understated, but the state also happens to be home of one of the best buffets in the country. The North Country Steak Buffet is La Crosse, Wisconsin's solution to that aching hunger problem that folks experience while taking in the lush Wisconsin scenery, especially if that hunger problem has you in the mood for a steak. Yes, as its name suggests, North Country Steak Buffet not only serves up mouth-watering cuts of grade A beef, it also offers never-ending plates of the finest Wisconsin has to offer. North Country comes complete with a salad and taco bar for those in the mood for an endless fiesta.
Can't stop eating!
The area's largest cold buffet, as well as up to 60 other items to keep your belly full and a smile on your face. If you feel so inclined after your meal, you can also buy a hoodie or a number of other branded garments. Yes, North Country also makes apparel. Wicked Spoon Buffet.
Something pretty special in there.
Who wants to take a trip to Vegas? Because that's exactly where we're headed. Given that Sin City is filled to the brim with restaurants, eateries, and, of course, buffets, it takes a lot to stand out from the crowd. With customers coming in from all over the globe, it's important to offer more than just good quality food. This is exactly what the chefs over at the Wicked Spoon Buffet set out to do on a daily basis. Located on, where else but the Las Vegas Strip, Wicked Spoon rests within the Chelsea Tower, just waiting for hungry patrons to experience the quality and class that usually goes hand in hand with posh restaurants. To shake things up a bit, Wicked Spoon is a buffet that feels the need to offer a twist on the traditional buffet experience, not only with a classy, high-end atmosphere, but also by offering seasonal dishes and bottomless beverages. Expect to see artisan dishes such as squid ink pasta, salmon with seared tomato cream, angry mac and cheese, and exotic goodies like bone marrow and even wild boar.
Let's eat this buffet!
Speaking of bottomless beverages, in the mood for a never-ending mimosa? If an international beverage is more up your alley, Wicked Spoon offers specialty bottomless beverages as well for up to 2 hours. So dive in. Just don't do any driving after. With exciting menu items and posh atmosphere, Wicked Spoon manages to stand out among the countless buffets that call Sin City home. Old Country Buffet.
Country way, never wrong.
Everyone at some point has heard the famous phrase, "Everything is bigger in Texas." While this may not always be the case, when it comes to food, the phrase is usually pretty accurate, and Old Country Buffet proves the adage true. The Old Country Buffet has been serving up an unlimited supply of classic American dishes for years. Offering up breakfast, lunch, and dinner, the buffet chain also boasts affordable prices to go along with their endless supply of old-fashioned staples. The prices also vary depending on what time of day you happen to be there, as well as price variations for children. Unfortunately, you don't see too many Old Country buffets around anymore.
I can't stop eating!
Like many other restaurants, the buffet brand has faced many challenges over the last couple years. Problems include past mandated closures, filing for bankruptcy a number of times, as well as other issues which have reduced the chain's numbers. Once boasting an impressive 600 across the country at one point, nowadays there are only a select number of Old Country buffets that remain in operation today. Here's hoping things turn around and new locations start dotting the landscape once again. Red Apple Buffet.
I'm really into Chicago's finest.
Chicago is known as the Windy City. It's also known for the Cubs, the Bears, and of course, Chicago-style pizza, as well as a wide variety of other delicious foods. So it comes as no surprise that the Windy City would be home to a great buffet or two. While the city isn't a buffet mecca like, say, Las Vegas, Red Apple Buffet is Chicago's solution to keeping hungry citizens from leaving the city when searching for that all-you-can-eat experience. Red Apple Buffet is an upscale steakhouse with a great buffet, because why stop at just steak? Offering Polish dishes as well as other European classics, Red Apple serves up unlimited pierogies, roast beef, herb-baked chicken, and chicken noodle soup.
What else do you need?
Time to pull out those stretchy pants. At $30 per person, Red Apple Buffet is an affordable buffet for the Cubs fan in all of us. Sizzler.
Who's in the mood for Sizzler? Huh?
Steak, burgers, and everything in between, Sizzler has just about every dish that has come to symbolize American classic comfort food. Opening up its doors in the late 1950s, Sizzler mainly has locations throughout California, but has made it as far north as Alaska and across the sunny shores of Puerto Rico. There are even a few international locations in Australia and Japan. Known primarily for steak and seafood, Sizzler offers a wide array of dishes, such as chicken wings and, of course, steak. Along with the aforementioned steak, the restaurant also offers a breakfast buffet, if you happen to be in the mood for bottomless scrambled eggs and mounds of smoky bacon. Offering one of the best buffets in the country, Sizzler proudly claims to have invented the salad bar. So obviously, the salad is not only endless, but a must-try.
Varieties of salad dressing? What?
Unfortunately, Sizzler has felt the financial sting of recent times and was forced to file for bankruptcy. However, the chain has managed to bounce back and recover. Let's hope Sizzler keeps on sizzling. Shakey's Pizza.
Pizza! Pizza! Pizza!
Let's face it, you'd be hard-pressed to find a man, woman, or child out there that doesn't enjoy a good slice of pizza. Undoubtedly, one of the most popular foods in North America, pizza is loved for its family-feeding convenience. It's great for parties and large gatherings, and the wide variety of toppings can satisfy every different taste out there. The general consensus is that even when pizza is relatively bad, it's still pretty good. Doesn't get any better than that now, does it? Well, how about an unlimited supply of pizza? The idea of an unlimited supply can be like winning the lottery.
Grandma, you won the lottery.
People have dreams about this sort of thing. Luckily, a little pizzeria named Shakey's has made that dream a reality. With around 500 locations globally and found mainly in California and Washington in the US, Shakey's has the distinction of being the first franchise pizza chain in America. With their buffet only operating during lunchtime between the hours of 11 to 2, Shakey's serves up as much pizza you can eat before the inevitable end of lunch break. Of course, the buffet isn't pizza exclusive. Shakey's also offers a wide array of items, including fried chicken, pasta, salad, and crispy potatoes, just to name a few. The many options for the lunchtime buffet are great for those who are either not big fans of pizza or who just want endless amounts of, well, everything. And don't worry about breaking the bank during lunch, because Shakey's prices are very affordable. Now there's some food for thought. Stay for seconds and tap or click another great video. Hit that subscribe button and ring that bell to join our notification squad.